First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am O.J. Raju, MSc MPhil and B.Ed, and I have worked in Vidhi Vikas Higher Secondary School for the past 10 years. During this period, I have made lot of achievement, especially in producing centum in chemistry. Now, before going to the lesson, let us have introduction about chemistry. Okay, students, tell me what is chemistry? Okay, don't waste the time. So, chemistry is a branch of science which studies about the physical and chemical properties of the matter and studies about the structure and arrangement of the atoms in the matter. Now, next is, what are the branches of chemistry, students? Okay. Now, the main branches of chemistry are, one is organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and physical chemistry. Okay. Now, tell me what is organic chemistry? What is organic chemistry? Organic chemistry is a branch of chemistry which studies about the carbon compounds. Okay, tell me the students one example for carbon compounds. Okay, fine, good. Now, for example, methane, ethane, like that. All are what? Organic compound. Because they contain the main one element is carbon. Okay, next is inorganic compound. What is inorganic chemistry? What is inorganic chemistry? It is the opposite for the organic chemistry. So inorganic chemistry is a branch of chemistry which studies about the non-carbon compounds. What do you mean non-carbon compounds? That is apart from carbon compounds. For example, anybody tell me one example for non-organic, non-carbon compound? Okay, no problem. But that means it is the study of metals and non-metals. That is called inorganic chemistry. Then, next is physical chemistry. So it is also a branch of chemistry which studies about the physical change of matter which governs certain laws. So that is called physical chemistry. So, in chemistry, these are the main branches of chemistry. Apart from that, there are so many branches. For example, analytical chemistry, then petroleum chemistry, then like that, so many branches of chemistry are there. Now we have to study only these three main branches of chemistry. Okay, fine. Now, in the introduction, I have said it is the study of matter. Now we come for the matter. Now tell me what is a matter. So matter is anything which occupies space, which have definite mass and size. Definite mass and size. That is called matter. Okay, fine. Next, after matter, what are the classifications of matter? So immediately I expected, because you will tell only solid, liquid and gases. No. Before that, according to Greek philosophers during nearly 18th century, at that time the science was not well advanced. So the Greek philosophers, they classified the matter into 5 elements. Tell me what are the 5 elements? In Tamil we say that Panchabhutangal. Yes sir, all right. Okay. So like that, the 5 elements, Panchabhutangal. In English, fire, water, sky, land, air. So according to Greek philosophers, that is one of the classification of matter. Then, second is based on physical composition or physical constituents. The matter was classified into solid, liquid and gases. Okay. So, based on chemical composition or chemical constitution, the matter was classified into element, compound and mixture. So now, we should know each and every term because these are the basic introduction in chemistry. Without knowing this, if we go straight away to your lesson, definitely you will be confused. So for that, let us come for a little introduction about elements. Okay, students, tell me anybody what is an element? Okay, no problem. So element is the substance which is made up of one kind or one type of same atom. That is called what? Element. For example, in our periodic table, nearly 109 elements, we are calling it as elements, were discovered so far. So they are called elements because they are made up of only same kind of atoms. Same kind of atoms means, for example, you take hydrogen. So we know that hydrogen, it is made up of only hydrogen atom. It is not made up of any other atom like oxygen or nitrogen. So that is called element, which cannot be split into simpler ones because that is the atom. But later it was discovered that what? Proton, neutron and electron. These are all the subatomic particles. So now element means it is made up of same kind of atoms which cannot be split further by physical or chemical means. That is called element. Then come for compound. What is a compound? Compound is made up of one or two elements we are in a definite ratio. For example, you take water. So you know water is H2O. In water, in the atomic mass, if you take water from any source, water based on its atomic mass, we know that atomic mass of hydrogen is 1.008 or approximately rounded to 1, and oxygen it is 8. 8. So in water that is equal to 2 is to 16. Atomic mass is what? Oxygen 2 is to 16. So as a result, the simplified ratio is always 1 is to 8. 1 is to 8. Similarly, if you go for carbon monoxide, it is a compound, it is made up of the element carbon and oxygen. Now, the ratio, a fixed ratio. Carbon we know, the atomic mass is 12 and oxygen 16. So if we simplify, it becomes 3 is to 4. Like that, each and every compound, they are made for 2 or more elements in a fixed ratio. Then finally, mixture. So what is a mixture? Mixture is made up of 2 or more elements in different ratio. For example, you take air. So air is a mixture, we call it as. Why? Because it contains different gases like oxygen, nearly 18 to 20%. Then nitrogen, nearly 78 to 80%. Carbon dioxide, 0.03%. Then other particles in different ratio. That is called mixture. So as a result, today, being this introduction, I stopped with this. So tomorrow, we can straight away go to the first unit in the first lesson. That is called, that first lesson, we can get chemical calculation. Let us start tomorrow. And also we have so many fundamentals are there. After studying that, we can go to lesson straight away. Thank you for this today's class.